Hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius. Welcome to episode 33, and well, we have too few people and too many at the same time. Alright, what do I mean? We got more than 7,000 people, but the problem is we got a lot of 21 plus without their own living, and we have nowhere to put them. And while we are building, new houses, I was almost thinking that, about opening parts like Holešovice or, other stuff to simply accommodate and store those people. I wouldn't have any profit from them, but I wouldn't lose them. Let's try without it for a while, because the Výhledy part is getting closer. But we need more workers. To be fair, we will have workers, because while we are having a lot of tourists, the season has ended, and you can see that they are no longer coming en masse. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, and yeah, the park here basically attracts almost no one. Well, it attracts sometimes our people, but that's not enough. I don't know why, but hey, at least it does something. I don't know what's happening. Lots of trucks are coming this way, and I wanna know. Yeah, these people will not be able to get anywhere. And by anywhere, I mean they will not be able to get even to the shop, which is kind of bad, because we need the shop. We need a shop to be done. So let's start with, supply runs. And, we won't have that many tourists, but we have some foreign workers. And I think we can use them. At least for a while. Yeah, guys, you will pick workers from here. And yeah, I'll just probably buy a few more buses, because we will need them anyway. 4560, let's go for these. We can spend some money. That's not a big deal. You won't get auto search, and I might, to be fair, I might even assign you to number, for example, 6. It's a temporary one, but I do not want to, go through it and list them all. And I would want you to start building stuff. I tell you so. Well, these guys could be utilized as well. It's blocking a lot of our cranes, so yeah, that's a good thing to do. Also, this thing and this thing, that would help. This can probably change to a higher priority, because reasons. This thing is too small for me to, get some interest into it. This is a tunnel. Can you not finish it, or what? By the way, the staircase is done. And what we have also done is, this fire station. I will tone it down a little. But it would be fine to have it there, actually. We are missing gravel. Gravel we are missing because there was a lot of waste stored out here. And I added few more trucks, well, one to each of these 3 lines, so there are 3 trucks, 2 and 1. That's 9 in total. Yes, I can add 1 here as well. I've also bought those trucks, to fill it, and you can see they are simply waiting here and trying to get filled to the brim. We are constructing a lot, and we have a backlog. Also, there has been a reconstruction. Well, machinery change. So the 1 worker that's here, they have kind of a. I think it would need a help to have at least like 3 of these, because these guys would be just standing here and trying to get unloaded. Though, to be fair, they look like they're managing, and the backlog is not so severe. Well, there is one, so well, let's keep it. And yeah, this thing cannot store the material anymore. So yeah, this is something we definitely need because this thing is growing up. Also, there are some construction waste in it. That's the upper line. So yeah, let them do their job. What you can see are some yellow lines, and that's planned railway. It's simple. It started as a continuation of this one, and yes, it goes at 25 promille, incline, which is, sort of a limiting factor for normal freight trains. It starts down here, and yeah, it goes, 25 promille means it's 25 meters on every 1000 meters. If you want to do it's therefore 5 meters every 200 or 10 meters every 400 meters, which is how it was done. From here to here it's 400, then again 400, 600 here, and so on. You know the idea. There are also some real world stuff that can happen here. This is going up the hill, so nothing crazy. Here is a bridge, because yeah, I did make it as a, embankment, but then obviously changed it to be a bridge. To cut the thing back. And yeah, from the upper part it's double tracked, but this stud here is a safety, because when train would run, red signal, it needs to get stopped. Which by the way means that this is one big block, and my trains will probably start, will want to start building it. So let's go and signal stuff up. This is perfect. There's nothing need to be changed. And it needs to be one block because there are no switches in the meantime. However, here needs to be signals. They will be one way after it's built, but well, not now. There doesn't need to be any signal here because there's no reason to. It will be a single block because there can be only a single train inside. So, yeah, signal 1, signal 2, this is the middle part. Now it goes up the hill. Obviously, there will be switches. They are not there. We are in about 109 meters. I can show you precisely. Yeah, like 109. We will need to get this track from the silo to here. Also, there will be probably a second silo quite soon, and second, farm. It might be a big one, it might have an additional distribution office. That's nothing wrong. There will probably be 1 or 2 farms up here as well. Jablice, that's the letter D with, the slash on it. Jablice, like, a devil's part. That devil, Jabel is literally devil in English. Jablice will live. This village will have people inside. And I will use them because we will need, maintenance for all of this. And I will probably try to do it in a way that this station that you now may or may not see because, autumn is coming. They will have stuff delivered to here. I mean, food, meat and stuff. And they will be supplied by direct lines. What I had in mind, and I will simply do it like this so we can see. Let's plan it together. It will be simple setup like we have below, so nothing crazy. This will be a road to the establishment. Let's go to warehouses. They will need a lot of stuff. They will need materials. It will be basically copy of the stuff we had once down here in the big storage, because they will need a covered storage, and they will need the meat storage, and that's probably it. Well, maybe even they will also need an open storage. Basically, I will have a reconstruction yard up here. So don't worry. And I know about a plan of how to make it, because we'll need repairs. I have no idea how many people we will need, but, well, that will show, right? Well, let's do one thing. This will be a meat storage. I can even hook it like this. Then I would want a loading station, because that would be fine. And I would also want a big covered storage, which is this one. Yep, that's this one. We can make it. Like this, but it will not be able. Won't be able to hook it to anything. Then it's not great. Can we make it, you know, angled? Feels like we can, but we do not need this storage. We need the loading station, which can be probably this one. I know that is just a two-slot one, but yeah, this would work. So yeah, this is the way we will roll with it. Although there is an idea of how stuff will get down. From here, it's simple. If you make a line, it can come to the station, go all the way down through the city, and then, you know, reach, for example, the brewery. Nothing wrong with that. Also, there is the option if you want to supply the Libень part, the textile mill and clothing factory. We absolutely can, because if you have weak train on a line, it can simply come here, turn around, go, wait until unloaded. There are 6 tracks, exactly for this reason, by the way. And then it can go away. At any point, it can make a detour to the coding station and then, you know, go back. That's planned. That's, you know, worth it. But I'm also thinking about a rail distribution office. And that's not that simple, because while I have a pretty good idea that I will have it either here or maybe, you know, up here a bit, so it's in, you know, in reach from the Jablitze part. They need a direct road, direct rail, and that's a problem, because while having a railroad triangle here works, and they were a thing, if you do not know, you can look up stations like, well, Meziměstí, Halbstadt, Letohrad, or, you know, other stuff. There's even a city in Italy that has 5 stars, like stars of 5 in the mountains, to be able to turn around locomotives. So yeah, these things existed. I don't think it's there anymore, or at least it's not used, but it's still to be found at maps. Yep, give it a try. By the way, the main way from here is in the future planned probably, you know, via Troja Valley, or, you know, basically anywhere. To be fair, it can go even through here, and we can make some, you know, some rails going down, because there will be a chemicals area as well. Well, we know there's oil, and then, you know, through the island, like here, or, you know, the peninsula, or, you know, the Vltava River. But for now, we need a faster way back, and yeah, I used house. I can show which one. It's this one. You can basically dig slopes with it, because terraforming of buildings can make almost like 80 degrees. So yeah, that's how I made this tunnel. There's a big if, and you know what? You need when there would be no fences or paths, any terraforming would simply, you know, cover tracks in dirt. That's why I have those fences there. Same is on this side. There's a switch track, because funny part, it's in the same height. It doesn't look like it, but it is in the same height. So yeah, through here, and then another tunnel that goes around, and it will lead to this part. This is for you. I left it unchecked to about getting built, but yeah, that's the general idea of what will happen with those tracks. Currently we have only one train working, I know. I will probably buy a second one. I even have money for my trains, but for now we are not having that many tourists, so I want to shut off this hotel before I'll do anything else. So this is fine. These tourists will slowly trickle out, and I will demolish this house, this hotel, and then then we'll see. Nice. We got this thing done. Can we, we can add definitely can add a crane, which would be fine. By the way, this thing needs to happen ASAP, because that's not funny. We definitely need it very soon to fully utilize our people. We got almost 300 people. 10% of kids are without their own flats. That's not a joke. But yeah, we are slowly starting to realize stuff up here, so that's fine. Hopefully it will hold up. By the way, there are 4 more future construction offices, because we'll definitely need them. And for our expansion, there is 1 more that will be ready quite soon, but we are not having gravel right now, so well, yeah, it will wait. And there should be some pipes done, which are not. And those pipes we will need. Like absolutely 100% need. It's not a joke. Yep. And this thing we will need as well. It will be around for winter again. I can already see it. To be fair, I have added one more funny part, and that's these guys. Those are buses with foreign workers. Yeah, we can still use foreign workers if we do not have enough of ours. So, yep, let's do it. And they are on numbers 4 and 6. So this is one of those. And yep, you can probably even, connect them. Okay. Do I want to let them dig those pipes? How fast will this be? Got 1300. It's level 15. So that's 100 days. That's December. Fuck. Okay. Well, these guys need help. And they need it quite seriously. So, well, let's do it. Because this stuff needs to get done. Also, this thing needs to be done, and this thing too. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff with high priority. That's not even funny. Well, but okay, I guess. Well, they are building, the storages and the plant. I wanted to start this one this year, but it will not happen because we simply have no way of doing it. So there's that. So yeah, this thing can wait. No worry, guys. No worry. Well, let's do a few more things before we get to other stuff. This is a connection to what we need. There is a pipe. Do we have? Yeah, we have connection, but these guys. Well, these guys will have it. You'll have a 1-2. These are technical services. They will be needed over time, so let's just add them. This thing will also need to get done over time because we are working on tram tracks. But yeah, they are worker heavy, and we have no workers. That's not great. So yeah, no more tram tracks for a while because we need to stabilize our situation. Fuck. Okay, so that's the situation we're in, and let's do the upper part now, so you know the logic I am that's behind it. And yeah, it's no more white. My bad. No, I pressed something, so that's a good part. I showed it to you. By the way, this storage, we will also need storage for open materials. I think we can absolutely go with the cheap one, because we'll need materials only for, you know, construction and reconstruction. Mostly reconstructions. I'm not going to build, you know, stuff. You know, some heavy stuff from it. Though to be fair, building the whole village, we can do this one because it will fit, and it's not looking obnoxious. So yeah, we can absolutely include it. That's fine. Let's make a space for a road that will go around. Okay, this is it. Here is the cargo station. The cargo station definitely should have some space. Some space for itself. But well, maybe it's not that needed. Yeah, it's not that needed. So yeah, give it few meters and then simply connect it. This one looks stupid, so we'll do it like this. That's still too big of a radius. I don't want that big one. Yeah, this is better. So yeah, this thing is connected. Well, at least, you know, somewhat. I'm not delivering gravel here. I know. Should we? Maybe. I don't know. Are there some resource deposits? Like any deposits? There's coal up here. There's nothing in... oil is down here. And these two we do not know yet. Well, only 11 years, I understand. Fuck. The good part is we have 17% university educated workers. Those will help. Well, you know what? Let's start working. F4, so we can snap. I mean snap to things, not snap out of, you know, sheer madness. Connect. Now, we need a semaphore. At least one. That's what we need. And as long as those side rails are the one that are going down, we need to connect every single one towards them. It can be really... Those can be really sharp switches. So I don't mind either way. These are purely for, you know, my manipulations of freight train. So let's make it really close. Yeah, 36 meters, 37. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, this one do not even need to follow anymore. It can simply go, you know, slightly sideways. F4. Please, still please connect. But this is what we want. By the way, yeah, I can probably do both of these together because they do not. I don't want them going down. I only want them as part of the main line. But this is fine, so yeah. This will be the way it will detour from the line, and yeah, this is it. Well, obviously we do not need. Well, but we can let them align. It looks cool. We do not need it this way, but we will have it this way. Here it will be a different stuff. So 1, 2, 3. No, because we need one more switch. So yeah, let's connect it. Yeah, this is okay. So there's 1, there's 2. It's a big crossing, but there's nothing wrong with it. Now, shall we plan another farm? Because it will be really important. Well, we might actually do it. But we can start from a, different angle. Yeah, I know about you. And, well, let's take a look how it's going. It's probably not going too much because we were playing on slow speed. So, that's fine. How is this looking? There are 2 cranes. So, let's do it. Also, we can use trains for supply city. So, there's probably a time to start building the meat storage. Because, yeah, why not? We can have a simple small train to just, come in and, fill it up. Probably. It will be good to have a distribution office for it. And that will be this one in Libeń. Yeah, I know that we need, Libeń to happen, but well. That's what we're up to. How is it here? Yeah. Go down because there will not be any more tourists. So that's okay. Season is ending or has ended. We will need money, I understand, but well, for now, let's keep tourists lower. Because I don't know what the rating is, but I don't like that they are, they are expecting and the average is down here. At this hotel, it's still below. I don't know why. This one is the only one that's fit. Maybe it's because they cannot drink properly. Because they have a way to, get beer. Maybe we can make it a little cheaper. For them to be able to get there. Yeah, but they are not able to get served, and that might be a reason. Rio City, can you not deliver? Yeah, they do not. You know what? You can try. You can deliver alcohol. Well, you cannot because I'm a fucking dumbass. But well, now you will. Now you will be able to. And we got another path finished. Well, it would be fine because we'll have more people, directly above. And they are able to reach the stop. That's fine. I mean, this stop. That's great because that's something we'll absolutely need. So, cool, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. What is this guy? Yeah, it goes to this part. Fine. You're blocking us, right? Well, to be fair, these guys... they will time out because of a bulldozer. Well, they will not because they are able to, overtake. That's fine. at least some good news. Well, we got some money in the bank. We can use them. And how it's looking up here? Yeah, it's looking bad because we should have we will have ton of crops on fields, and with nobody to collect them because these guys are now going, you know, to the brewery and to the. This is a food one, right? Yeah. That's simple. Just do not for now. No brewery, nothing. There will still be, you know, trucks that will do it, but our main option, our main need is to, you know, pick all crops and to store them. Then after they are done, we can send them again. Yes, once trains will happen, it will be not a problem. Which brings me neatly back to the idea of fields. So let's start with big fields. I like the idea of a honey badger, and yeah, I know that you're watching this, so hello. I will try to make it as, you know, 10 fields per farm. It's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be one farm for you probably, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I will add. We'll have 2 farms here, so I will add few more fields to this farm. Well, if I would need, I will just do it. These. Okay, so I won't place them up here. We got finished. Oh, yeah, that's a shop. So lower it down. We do not need that many people. We need a lot of food and not a lot of anything else, so that's fine. And we need meat supply. Meat is coming here, and meat is on a line, which is fine. Well, why so, no? I mean this hotel. I was confused why it has, you know, so many stuff. So okay, so it will go to the hotel. Not there, it waits until unloaded. Hotel is full. They got no drinking water. That's not great. And but after a hotel, you will go and there you will wait until unloaded. So that's what you do. Come on. Why you have no water? You should have water, but you do not have water. Why you don't have water? Because we don't have any capable water trucks. Might actually be the case. Yep. Not great. Tourists apparently consume a lot of water. So, yeah. We'll need to, you know, we will need to help them. This is probably, yeah, this is probably a good reason to, you know, start making this thing. This is okay. We do not need it that much. Adoration. Yeah, I got some workers. We'll see how it will go because tourists have everything. We are on 16% again. That's not great. How is this looking? Looking fine. But, well, still no supply. I mean, these roads... we have trapped ourselves. And we will need some buses. There is a line, and that's the brewery and tourists. No, they are tourists. We do not need tourists. Or do we? Because from 6... No, they transport only tourists. There should be another line. And... yeah. It would be this one. It's not called... It has no name. But we definitely know we need this one. So, you will come here. Yeah, load, unload. Anyone. Names. We need name of the line. Yeah, so it will be MHD because that's public transit. Městská hromadná doprava. MHD, and it will be free, and it will be intercity. We can make it like this. Yeah, the line is set. It has 11 vehicles. Spacing is obviously not a thing right now, which I can get behind. Let's make it a variable time again. And, well, that should do it. Can we buy 2 more Gaggenhaus? We probably can. So let's add them to the line once they come. Because the intercity travel is quite, you know, is quite important. Since buses will be going here, we can allow to wait, you know, anyone to wait. Hopefully it will not bite us too much in the ass, but well, we'll see. Buses can turn around, but I would really like to have a trans, but we are not in a great situation with money. There's still no gravel. Like we're manufacturing like crazy to, you know, make it into perspective. Like it's October, so last month production of sources we created 573 tons of gravel and we used it all. Like, you know, this year we have created 2,500 tons of gravel, and we use that all. Like, fucking, yeah. By the way, you see the edge at the beginning. That was reconstruction. Well, machinery replacement, and that's why I have, you know, this reconstruction office here, which will handle, you know, all of these, including some people. I will move some buses there. From the foreign office, because that will be needed. So how is it looking? These pipes will be done soon. That's fine. These pipes are getting excavated. Yes. I don't think too many workers is good thing. Okay, let's limit to 50, okay? We need workers on our other sites as well. We have the pumping station. It has power, which is fine. We will need this, so let's add it to the mix also. And yeah, the temperature too low. Yeah, I know. I know, guys. Well, you can help building it yourself. It's not a big deal, but we need those pipes anyway, so well, there's that. And yeah, those buses will be needed, honestly. So shall we make this house as well? This house should be you know, completed pretty fast. There's an excavator, so yeah. Oh, and we need this guy. Well, we need this house, not this house. Fuck. Well, there's excavator, so they can continue on it. But yeah, this thing will probably need it. Will be done pretty soon. Shall I wait? Well, there's a crane, so they should be able to get some workers right now. But this thing apparently could, you know, let me know. Let me know. I will not send foreign workers down here because it will not be, you know, great for now. We need other stuff to get finished first. We have enough coal. That's okay. We got 7 workers and they have nothing to do, so that's fine. Well, not nothing to do, but they are fine. Okay, let's plant those fields because we will need more fields. Shall we? We shall. And we will need another silo, obviously, there. That's fine. We are prepared. So, let the spice flow. And come on. Okay. One thing. Measurements. I want nice rails. 115. We can get over it, and we can then get back. We can get down then down to there. This is 115, so we will be able to get through there. This is important. So, yep, it says 115, and yeah, I will roll it down, and I will simply go with it. There's nothing wrong about it. Let's roll. This is where rails will be. There will be never something, too much better, because it doesn't make sense. This is a waiting for, if distribution office would need it. That probably was explained already, but hey, if not, now you know. So we know where fields will be. Now, let's place a big field. Align it. Yeah, that's one. Too many stones. So where are stones? No, it's not the Rolling Stones magazine, right? Where? Maybe on the side. Yeah. Fair point. Can we do it like this? I don't know. I'm just, experimenting. 1, 2. Sure. Let's do it this way. Now, can we have another big field? It feels like we can. So we will. And it's even a full field. The good part is we can absolutely have a road running parallel to our tracks. This should be okay if we will fit it. Yeah, we will, so that's fine. And the road can continue down here. Yeah. I will connect them. Yes, we might gravel them in the future. Well, maybe not. Maybe not now. So, that's what we have. Those are, well, 2 fields, 2.5. Let's add another one. And, well, rails will probably turn, so I do not need to care that much. Yep, 481. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's not completely 5, but hey, it will do. Shall we go with another big? I wanted to say we can't because too many stones, but well, apparently there's not too many stones. So yeah, we'll do it like this. To be fair, this is not looking too bad. Let's draw a road out. So, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, a little 9. That's fine. We got this small camp of vehicles that are not needed that much. We will move them somewhere we will see fit. And we will break... Well, we'll break the road. As a whole. Because here can absolutely be a way around the field, but then we'll see. Okay. Rail will go somewhere in this general direction. You know what? Let's make a little flat top of this hill. Will a silo fit here? That's the important part. Where is the silo, by the way? Here. Silo with rails. This one is the biggest we have, honestly, and those bigger ones need modern industry, so yeah. That's quite, you know, important to take this into account. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's start with a farm. And, well, let's start with bringing the hill a little lower. No, we'll keep it. It's not a big deal. Start with a big farm. Those vehicles will drive out of the farm. And, yeah, I know there is an infrastructure. Not anymore. Build the farm. That's the main idea. They will be able to terraform it nicely, but yeah, I do not want such thing. Let's go below. We can make steps like we usually do. Not a problem. So, yeah. This is the step we need to take. Now, to have a smoother flow of vehicles, we can absolutely, you know, go with rails around. Those will be fine. As it's not what I like. I want this thing. Can we have? We can't, because this is too closely aimed. Well, not a big deal. Yeah, this is exactly the radius I wanted. Now, in area of fields, it's if we're not talking about, you know, corners like this, it is beneficial to have two sets of roads, one for trucks and one for, you know, farming machinery. So that's what we'll have. One of them will be a dirt road, the other one will be obviously the gravel road. So let's have it connected. We can simply then link it together. It's not a problem at all. By the way, we will have a road up here, no, over the hill as well. It's just a farm road, so there's nothing wrong with it. And we can even, you know, we can even cross it. We can even cross it like this. It doesn't feel too off. And yeah, we can then connect it together any way we want. This will be moved afterwards, but well, not now. There's no power here. Hopefully it will not be too desperately needed. But now we need a silo. Silo is connected with rails. But it's good to have it, you know, connected with something like a cargo station. It's as well for the distribution office. Well, it's not technically too necessary because cargo station is only needed when you have multiple distribution offices. Currently we have none, so that's what we'll take into account. But well, yeah, let's not forget it. By the way, farms need some stuff, and that's liquid fertilizer and solid fertilizer. We are currently not making any of those, but it would be fine if you would be able to, you know, make it so. This field is 14% fertile. So, yeah, you know what? Go away. Now, this is a dump. You can store fertilizer in dumps. There's nothing wrong with it. You just need to have, you know, a space for. You just need to have it somewhere. Fertilizer does not decay over time, so it should be perfectly okay. Well, do you need one or two? I think we need only two. Only one. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Hopefully it will not make any problems. So, yeah, this will be the second one. Let's connect it together. That's one, there's two. And can we connect it here? We cannot. So we'll have to do it like this. On the other side, it doesn't look too bad. Now, liquid fertilizer we cannot connect because these the old farms, they do not have any connection for, you know, pipes. So we will not do them. That's simple. If you can't, you won't, right? By the way, the exit would be better on the other side, honestly. Can we somehow make it happen? Yeah, we can. So that's it. But I do not want this connection. So yeah, that's where we are. Good. I will tell people to connect it, but solid fertilizer we can import. Not a problem. Yeah, I know that there's no connection, but we got another road. Oh, that's this one. That's fine. Let's make it happen. Yeah, I guess so. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that it's not too important, but well, let's add it to the work pool of our people. How is this looking? Is this the last one needed? Feels like it, because these guys are waiting only for workers. So let's, you know, assign like 20 workers here. Do not need that many, because we need to dig out this pipe first. Yeah, this stuff looks fine. Fine enough, I mean. Because they have all the materials and they will definitely be able to build it sooner rather than later. We'll need the university, honestly. How is it looking with the technical university? There are some students waiting for professors. There are no professors. Fuck. Yeah. How is it looking with our university educated guys this year? Now we are going down. We were up, but now we are going. Oh, we are hanging around 700, but that's definitely not enough. Yeah, but I do not want to add another university, and well, yeah, you can see it. I can probably start teaching at the technical uni as well. It feels like, but well. Stuff needs to happen. This school needs to be able to run on higher counts. This kindergarten as well, because they will. Yeah, they are already complaining. That was kind of expected, honestly, but it's good we know it, right? Sure. Well, everything is assigned. They just, you know, they are just not making it happen fast enough. So I guess that's expected. You know what? Let's lower the count a little bit here. It's more about the transportation anyway. So, yeah. They will build it slightly slower, but it's definitely not its speed that we are limited by. It's the number of people we have. So, yeah. There's that. Okay, so we have a farm. Fuck up with this goal. We have a farm. We have a silo. So I guess few more. A few more ways. Yeah, we cannot connect these one, but we can connect, you know. We can connect this. This stuff. The one on the further side, that will be a gravel road. And as you can see, we can add a mud path if we want to. And we got quite a natural way to get a road below here, you know, down here. It feels like a missed opportunity if we will not do it. Getting through those hills is something I do not want to do. Yeah, we would be able to build like, you know, a bridge or something like that, but I do not want to. At least I do not want when we have, you know, a natural path down. So that's what we'll do. We'll simply use the terrain that nature provided us with. Well, that at this time it was not a nature but a topographical editor, but this is this is in reality how the terrain looks like. I have no idea if there is a road up here. I do not know the whole Prague by heart. Not that much. It's a big city, honestly, but so it's kind of expected. But yeah, that's where we will go. By the way, we can absolutely cross somewhere here the railroad. Where it would feel natural. This is an embankment and this is, you know, under the hill. Though to be fair, it would be doable down here below. Yep, that's where we'll do. That's where we'll go. We can fill this in. So that's what we'll do, and we will broaden this part of the infrastructure, this part of the embankment, because when you are making a railroad crossing, it should always be perpendicular if possible. So, yeah, well, for safety reasons, obviously. So, that's this. And that's where our path will go. Obviously some, you know, some gas station gonna be there later on. We do not need any connections up here, but we can absolutely, can follow the path on the outer side. Well, I mean, by the path I mean rails. So this is the way we can go around. There will not be any, you know, a rail construction up there. So yeah, let's go up the hill and let's connect it here. This is our future path up to the silo. It will be another option, you know, to go around from the other side. I will make it gravel somewhere in the future, not now. But if you have selected a gravel path, you can clearly see if you have it connected or not, because it will blink, and where it stops blinking, you know, you're done. Something's burning. Hotel is burning. You can almost let it down, honestly, but I understand you do not want to. Yeah, but you do not need this one. Ah, nice of you to. Nice of you to have it. Footpath. Yeah, that's great. And we got workers. They've filled it in already. Ah, that's a massacre. Yeah, I mean, well, gonna collect this one because we will need them, but that will take a while. Yeah, bricklaying is needed. And by the way, once this house is done, we can probably, well, not probably, but absolutely, we can gravel up the road a bit too in between those houses. Well, actually, you know what? No, let's keep it gravel. I was thinking about making it a brick road, but it will. Well, it will look better. Okay, let's do it. Let's make it a brick road. Hopefully it will not add that much to, you know, to the stuff we are already going through, so, well, might as well do it. But we will need another paths and another houses, for example this one. That one will need to get constructed. This one also can be done quite fast. So, yeah, that's where we are standing. By the way, this house is not connected to anything at all. Because they are connected via the bottom path, and we were waiting for these guys. Okay. This will be another house that's more... another path that's more stairs than anything, but, well... let's give it to them, I guess. Fine. This one will be... this one will be... normal after all. Well, by the way... yeah. They do not have a way to put... they don't have any way to put waste to... oh, it will take a while. Okay. Down here, I guess. Yeah. Well, still better than nothing, huh? But, well, yeah. We'll need this one, and we need this one fast. Well, build it. And to be fair, that's where we are together. And I only wanted to do my farm. Yeah, that did not happen. Do we want a fuel station? It would make sense to have a fuel station. Do we want it? We have a fuel... well, we have this thing, so I guess we can have a fuel station. Can we plop it somewhere in the middle? Like in between the... that would be hilarious. Let's do it. Does it fit? It does. Is it great? Well, make America great again, make fertilizer great again, I guess, but, well, why the hell not? Yeah. I mean, why not? Let's do it. There is already something in the middle. There is not. It's only playing games with us, so... yeah. I'm not worried about anything. I will have it planned. Not anything else. There will be something similar up here, because we will have one route, a second route. We can have fields up here, absolutely. Not sure how many, but I will add them. 1 and 2. You know what? Let's give ourselves a road, because there is this thing that goes out. We do not need this much space anyway, so that's fine. This will be how it will go. We will also have a fuel station up here, because that's fine. And it's November already. I can live with it being November. Nothing wrong with it. And well, what about rails? We need to connect rails from here as well, so that's what we'll do. And the last part of planning, I know that it's already a lot, so well, we do not need to measure, we just need some angles. We're at 114. We'll probably need to get along nicely as well. Where is the rail? Yeah, on this side. As expected. Well, I definitely will need this thing to be done. Let's continue the, well, I don't know if it's a plateau or how I would call it, but well, let's keep it this way. To be fair, we need to go down a little. This is definitely too high, so yeah, this feels like more okay height. 112 is still not, you know, too big of a way down, but well, probably better than nothing. So yeah, let's do it this way, and well, simple connection will be fine. 1, 2, 3. Do we need a 3? We don't, because there's one train, second one can be here, and the third one still can pass. Yeah, if there will be bidirectional rails, and they will, we do not need anything else. So, yeah. I know that's a sharp turn, but well, it's just a siding to the silo. Do I care? Probably not too much. Well, I do. Sorry. I do care enough, so yeah. Let's make it wider. Only a little bit, but you know, I need nice radiuses, so smoothen it, yeah. I didn't change my did it. So this is what we will have. Yep, I get it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is already okay. Yeah, this one has finished it, so yeah. Make it smoother so it's not jumpy. Yeah, and now we need to get down to 109 meters from 112. That's easy. Like, I mean, really easy. So yeah. Yeah, let's cut it, so yeah, this is it. This is what we'll do. I hope. You know how much we need? Not too much, honestly. Oh, this is something like a station. There is a king, right? Yeah, there is. Fuck. I do not want kings. They're protesting in the United States. Well, they do not like kings as well. This looked... Yeah, this looks fine. That's one way to look at it, and that's another one. Cool. Now we have it. Again, 1, 2. Let's signal it right away because that's what we need. This one can probably have only, like, you know, this one. Definitely not needed on the other side. But fine. And how long is this? 1, 2, 3 points. 200 meters. That's enough for a rail distribution office. So we can basically connect it right away without any issue. So, well, probably do it. Let's probably do it because there's no reason not to. Oh, no. Not this way. This is the way. Yeah. Let's connect here. Then close this one and connect it right in. And now we know that whoever built these rails, that we are fine. Yeah, there is no signal up here. That's why it's purple. I don't care. We do not need it. This one will be for another farm, and another farm will be for another day, another future. This is probably way too long anyway. But hey, we were able to get through. In the future, I might even have a way through the valley, and you know, to go up here. It would probably look okay-ish. And if we take a look, it would be then fine to have, you know, a passage across the station. So let's simply make it so we know it is here. We'll obviously have a connection from the farm. And while I'm seeing how big a single farm is, we can probably fit more than just one into, you know, this back part up here. Which also brings to my attention one thing. If I would like to have a distribution office, I can simply use it and collect crops to this station. Or, you know, use lines to collect crops to this station, and then, you know, distribute it from here. It would absolutely work. Like, no issue at all. So I will think about it. Now, for the last part, these two are a main line, or at least, you know, what will be considered a main line. And these two will simply have to fit in. So that's what we'll do. Yes, I will add a rail triangle out there. But we need to fit these ones first. The largest radius is not a great one. These are better because they fit in more nicely. 1, 2, 3, and then can we start from here? We can. I would put the switch, you know, behind here without any issues, but then trains are going, you know, there and back again, like a fucking hobbit, and that's definitely something I do not fancy, so that's why it won't be like that. Well, this is the end. This is the end of the episode. I hope you liked it. Well, if not, you can tell me. But if you do, you can tell me as well. And I will probably connect, and I will at least think of it, to connect silos up here, because it will make sense. And by the way, if we would had silos there, we can simply just, you know, disconnect and do not have the siding here at all, or at least, you know, the small one up here. But well, trains are not capable of carrying that much, so well, we'll see. Yeah, this house is not feeling comfortable with it inside, because we have a heat exchanger, but it's not doing anything. And it's, you know, raining. But, well, hopefully steel will come, components will come, and they will be happy enough. So, I hope you're happy enough too. Have a nice day, and see you soon.